Alright, welcome to what is probably the most epic game, or even potentially thing, of my early youth. Alright, keep in mind this is back when Super VGA graphics were brand new, and this was a AAA best of the best game. And this music, never heard anything like this before in a video game until now. This is the video game that, at least for me, introduced Sound Blaster. I didn't know what Sound Blaster was until this game. So, we're not going to go through the entire credits, just wanted to give you that nice little intro. I'm going to try and keep this a little quick so it doesn't get bogged down. And the problem is I can't edit, is the thing. So we're going to go ahead, start a new game. Load a game first. How about we just start a new game? Alright, well I could load this game, I guess. Load game first. I don't want to save the game, I want to load it. Oh yeah, awaken him. Okay, let's awaken Little Mac. So this is the first level. Go in here, show you what's going on. This is the very first mission, by the way. You haven't missed nothing. I'm gonna kind of speed through this because it can carry on a while. If you really want to know what it says, you can obviously pause it and read it. I'm a fast reader. Alright, sounds like a plan. This is Paladin, he's the man. So what's great about this game is the music, the graphics, but the story, but not just the story itself, which is pretty cool, but kind of ultimately involves a bunch of cat people thinking we're mice. More complicated, but that's the simple version. They fly in space, we fly in space, and they're trying to eat all humans. Not literally necessarily, but they don't like us very much. And we are currently in the Vega System, which is just a small piece of a much larger war, but it is a very important piece of the war because it is strategically very important. We are on the fleet carrier called the Tiger's Claw. We're a new pilot who will eventually become the savior of humanity, as how the game's played. And the best part, unless you die, the game continues on. So we're going to play missions. We're not going to take any missions back, no matter how we do, unless we die. If we die, obviously, we're not going to start over from the very beginning. And it's possible to lose this game, which is crazy, I know, but you can. You can, if you don't do, you can survive every mission and even kill a lot of ships, but still lose because you don't meet certain mission objectives. Here is our medals. Obviously, don't have too much yet because we haven't done much. There's the exit. Once again, note this is back in the day when video games had some flavor than just little text screens, which, you know, it depends on your preference. I kind of miss the days of having a bit of interactivity with what's going on. Like instead of, you know, it's like the exit hatch. Instead of just saying exit, it's the freaking airlock, and that's how you exit. Stuff like that, you know, it just adds something to the game. It just seems to be lacking in modern games. Okay, so we're going to be wing leader, unrealistic, you know, I would think, but it's an excuse to put us in charge because the AI back when this was made was okay, but it wasn't all that great, and frankly, they wouldn't know if you were listening to them or not anyways, so. Spirit's pretty cool. Another interesting thing about this game is you are going to fly with some people, so this is just, first mission is just a, you know, patrol mission, but if your wingman dies, they do not come back. Another cool thing. And that means that, you know, they're during different episodes, they'll be on different places in the ship. But if they're dead, you'll never see them again. And missions that require them, they won't be coming along. You'll be on your own. So that's pretty cool, too. He'll be out there to kill you. You got it, sir. Alright, this first fighter we get is the good guy light fighter. I forget what we're called. Confederation, I don't know. But this thing's called the Hornet, and it is a light fighter. I tried messing around with my. Well, if you're wondering why the volume's so loud, I can't do nothing with it. At least every time I've tried, it's messed something up. So I'm sorry if the volume's a little loud. And my microphone makes up for loud volume like this by making my voice digital. So, sorry about that too. Alright. So I do have a joystick and keyboard, or joystick and whatever, but I haven't gotten used to it yet. And I tried to play with it and realized that just because I spent my entire youth using a keyboard to play this game, I am just better at it with the keyboard. Odd how that is. Yeah, I'm trying to really learn the keyboard again, because like the IL-2 game I want to be able to play, you almost have to have a joystick, and I meant joystick. Oh, good job, Spirit, she got one. Well, let me try and get one. I want one. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Alright, well I got one too. Right. Now I want this one. I think I forgot to show you the scoreboard. I'll show you that afterwards. But there's a little board that keeps track of all the pilot kills. If I do recall correctly, though, I don't want to do it here because I like now that I'm older the realisticness. But I think I used to. Oh, Spirit, get out of my way! You're like Iceman from freaking Top Gun. Oh, look at him blow you up. All right. On to the next waypoint. Yeah, just he's freaking cock blocking. All right, here we go. So now we are in an asteroid field. I will tell you that these are the less. I don't like them mostly, not so much because they're hard. They're just kind of boring. Oh, I guess we didn't quite reach it. Oh, we went back to nav point 1. Okay, now we're going to the asteroid field, and they're just kind of annoying. If you try and put your afterburners on and speed through them, you die pretty quick. But they're just kind of not hard if you go slow, but they just get boring. They really want me dead, though. Those asteroids look like they're almost coming right at me. Oh, it didn't take too long, though. But yeah, so I don't know exactly how many missions I'll do per Let's Play, but my intention right now is to continue to do the Bloodlines Masquerade. Oh, uh-oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. And I can't communicate. The ship will repair itself, but it takes a little bit of time. So and every once in a while I'll put out these little 5-10 minute videos just to, you know, I know when I like a channel, I like to kind of look for stuff, and it's nice to see something new while big things are being worked on. But my major projects that I'll be working on for Max Corner, I'm going to finish up the Bloodlines playthrough. I am going to be doing Wing Commander 1, 2, and 3, but not at the same time, not simultaneously. You've noticed enemy ships. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to be dedicated to finishing these up, because they're awesome. Oh, got one. Alright, who's going to come away with more kills? We're all evened up now. Weapon, let's switch over to our heat-seeking missiles. Dumbfiring missiles are kind of... Oh, and so on the left side of our radar, by the way, the blue and white things, or the blue parts, are shields, which regenerate. The green part is our armor, which does not regenerate. And after they hit the armor, they start hitting critical systems. Oh man, you are really just... Whew. Just looking to get killed today. Oh, as you can tell, we're damaged. Some sparks start coming out. So right now we have, you know, we have weapon right now. It's Dart Dumbfire Missile. It's a decently powerful missile. Not great, but not horrible either. But it dumbfires, so it's really hard to hit with. All right, head to the Tiger's Claw. And I was on to something. Oh, so yeah. So Wing Commander 1. And then after this, I'll do 2, and then 3's the one I'm really... Well, I'm looking forward to all of them. They're all great. But 3's really cool, because it's completely different than the first 2. And I'll have to see how many playthroughs I'll do. I'm looking to have a 3rd major one. I kind of want to continue the Crusader Kings 2, but there didn't seem to be a lot of interest in that one. so I'm not quite sure. And as always, I will eventually finish everything. The speed at which I do it really is dependent on interest. Because I've noticed some videos people really enjoy, and some people apparently don't. And I don't always know what people are looking for. Especially because of how diverse the stuff is on Next Corner. Alright. Mission 1 complete. Probably do like 3 missions an episode or something. Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, that would have been bad. Yeah, you can't just land. You gotta communicate with it, so... Yeah, return to base, but that's not who I'm trying to talk to. I've got to highlight... There we go. Highlight it. And I like to line it up just for realism's sake. There's the Tiger's Claw. Communicate with it. Tiger's Claw. Quest landing. You're cleared to land. As easy as that may look, it took me forever the first time I ever played this. I was just like a kid, like pretty young, and I just kept trying to land in the Tiger's Claw, and it kept crashing into it. You're about to see another cool part of the game too. Shows the damage. You can come back pretty ate up too. That's not even the worst of it. You can come back looking a lot worse than that. God, I love the music in this game too. Yeah, 3, because she freaking cock-blocked me for 2 of them. Alright, I haven't decided how many of these I'm going to do per episode, but we'll see. See how this next one goes. I was talking about Spirit, by the way. Alright, just in case you missed it. Fury flew with Spirit yesterday. She's quite a quiet little thing. So it kind of tells you about the wingman you'll be flying with. Konnichiwa, little Max-san. Please take a seat. If I may say so, you're doing quite well. If I ever do voices, I'm not making fun of the race. I'm really not. I'm just trying to keep myself entertained as well as anybody listening. Alright. She's cool with us. Hunter. Hunter's actually pretty cool. Yep, he's just like your hardcore soldier. He don't give a F-U-C-K. That's about right. So here's the scoreboard. As you can see, we have one sortie with 2 kills, and it keeps track of other people's kills too. So Spirit, which was I think Major Chin, I forget. I think that's what it was. You know, it keeps track of everybody's kills, which is also. So you do always want to make sure you save it after each mission. It doesn't auto-save, so that way you don't gotta go back and redo stuff again. And on to the next mission. Like I said, it does seem kind of basic, but the complexities in the game lie in the fact that... Oh, be escorting a transport. Like, for example, escorting this transport. Hopefully, it'll survive. If it doesn't survive, the game goes on. The game continues. But if you lose too many missions... bad things happen. It's the best way to put it. I'll probably go back over the game if I can to avoid that freaking asteroid field. I just hate asteroid fields. They're annoying. But if you look at when this game was made, the graphics, the music, the story, I mean, there's nothing really like this. Communication, I guess we're not talking to it, so hit autopilot. This is the Draymond class transport we need to keep alive. Noticed enemy ships. Well, that's not good. Alright, so these here are light Kilrathi fighters, which I actually find the most annoying to fight because they have such small profiles. Which is crazy, I know, but I actually hate fighting these things the most. Alright, there's one down. Alright, I was about to get him. Man, she loves kill stealing, doesn't she? Yeah, everybody gets so mad at players in real life when they kill steal from them. It's almost worse when the computer does it to you. But at the same time, even though I'm talking a lot of just for fun stuff, this is also one of the first games where your wingman, you know, actually did stuff. By the way, here's the navigation map in case you're curious. So once we get close enough, we should be able to switch over to Nav 2 and transition. You actually don't have to autopilot either. You can just fly there if you want. These are the medium Kilrathi ships. I find them the easiest. They're just the perfect amount of too slow, not armored enough, not fast enough, and weapons not heavy enough. It's kind of a funny action. Alright, well she's engaging him, so let's head after this guy. Hey, you can try and barrel roll all you want. You bow to my talents? Alright, sure. I won't complain about that. It's funny though, some of the, like I remember flying, like, one of the reasons I'm doing alright is I've been flying against these things for so many years when I was a kid. It's funny, it's like riding a bike sometimes. I'm sure I've lost some of my skills, but I respectfully request that you attack the enemy. Well, Spirit, then don't jump in front of me. I respectfully request that you respect my line of fire, you crazy, crazy girl. You're not getting away. Hopefully you're not getting away anyways. Ah! Come here. He's burning his afterburners, he's trying. But he's not. Alright. Head over, Nav 2. Let's get on our way. Alright, he should be jumping out of here momentarily. Alright, he jumped. And what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to go through the freaking asteroid field, I'm going to send us back through Nav 1. Which I got, we could go through the asteroid field, but even if it were a real mission, like, why? Like, wait, I thought he left. Hold on. Didn't he fly out? What's he telling me? I thought he did fly out. Maybe he didn't. Okay, so he hasn't left yet. Alright, there he goes. Now he left out. But yeah, it's funny, Mac has actually been my call sign in games like this since I was a kid too. I think it's called Mac's Corner, I call myself Little Mac. I didn't just like make that shit up on the fly. That's what I used to do in all my like flight sims like this when I was a kid. That's what I used to play as. And it does have to do with my last name. My last name starts with MCG. Alright, let's not run into the tiger's claw. I can't remember how to slow down. Oh, there we go. Alright. Usually what I'll do is I'll just, like, go to 0, target it. Don't run into me. Then hit comms. That way I don't accidentally run into it while stuff's going on. And we'll speed back up. Alright, I'll do one more after this, and I think that'll be a pretty good start. So, well, let's see, because there's a cutscene. I might go to the cutscene for the first system, because basically, every couple of missions you're in a specific... Well, we're in the Vega Sector, so you go to a specific system in the sector. Now, there's an actual... You can actually look up online if you're really curious. There's a chart, which if you succeed in the system, it's basically a success or fail based off how you do. If you succeed, you move towards one system. If you fail, you move towards another system. And the missions you get are entirely different. The story's different. It's pretty cool. Alright. Four of them. Fear got one of them. Alright. Oh, and by the way, I'll see you in my office in a couple hours. Sure thing. Right edge of that, boss. By the way, if you do horrible, you can also get chewed out. Nice. Medium fighter. Alright. Looks like something good's happening. Metal. Oh, and I don't know what the rest of these are. I'll have to check. Awesome. Yeah. Alright. I can't stop it. I love you, but that's... Yeah, that was my wife. She's leaving, and as I said, due to the things I said earlier, I can't stop and start the recording on this one. Just hold on. Alright, bear with me, so if I stop the recording, it's gonna really mess this up. Give me a couple minutes and I'll be done. The problem is I'm doing a really old game and I can't stop the recording. Alright. So yeah, as I said, sorry for any rough edits or weird stuff. I can't edit it out due to the nature of what I had to do to get this thing working. Or at least if you can, I don't know how to do it. Put it that way. Alright. Iceman, cold as ice. So the Rapier is kind of considered the best ship in the game. You get, but you know, it's the prototype. That's going to be a theme you're going to see throughout most of these main commander games. Me too, most of the time. But it is, of course, as always, situation dependent. There's our scoreboard. Out to the barracks. Once again, we're going to save our game. Let's check our medals out. I'm kind of curious what the ribbons are for. I guess it won't let us find out. In real life, you get, at least in the Army, you get ribbons for like campaign ribbons, or what ribbons actually are awards. So here, I'll teach you something maybe you didn't know. Ribbons actually are awards, like with medal and everything. But because you can't wear freaking medals all over your freaking thing without looking like a tool, the ribbons represent the medal. And even in like campaign awards and service awards, they actually are a medal. You can buy the medal version if you so choose. Obviously, certain medals are more prestigious than others. A lot of it's traditions that go back from, you know, centuries ago, where medals really meant a lot. There was a lot of prestige that came from medals. Now, you know, I'm not saying they're worthless, but I earned mine. I mean, I guess I'm proud to have them, but I didn't go to war or do what I did for medals. That's for damn sure. I don't think most people do either. But anyways. Alright, here we go. Now you're going to look at the scimitar. So the reason he bumps you up to the scimitar now is I think no matter how you do in the campaign, you always go for the scimitar. Alright. Now I really like the scimitar, personally. I think it looks cooler than the Hornet. I think the Hornet looks silly. It's got 2 mass drivers on it, as opposed to 2 lasers, and the mass drivers do a decent amount more damage. And it comes with 3 heat-seeking missiles instead of 1. And I actually like the fact that it's not so freaking sensitive. So, mass drivers are more of a burst weapon. Oh. What I mean by that is if you look at the little energy bar, you can't just keep firing them like you can. The lasers you can kind of fire non-stop. Mass drivers not quite as much, but they've got much higher burst damage than the lasers. Oh, I hope we don't die, that would suck. Oh, did we just lose our guns? Oh, this mission might not be going well. Alright, well, we just lost both our guns, so yeah, that's what I get for talking. Oh, our comms are in bad shape too. Paladin! Help! Attack my target! Yeah, we might be in some trouble here. Got you covered, daddy! Yeah, I've lost one gun before. I've never lost both guns. We're in some trouble. That is annoying. There we go. Alright, we got no missiles, no guns, and I don't know what the heck Paladin's doing. I don't even remember what our mission was. Luckily, it's just a patrol. Alright, well, I'm gonna head on our patrol, I guess. Because I don't really know what else we can do. Hopefully Paladin will take him out, but quite frankly, I don't know if I care or not. Oh, what horrible music. Which is ironic considering what I said before, I admit. Most of the music's awesome. There we go, this music, that music, yeah, that was hurting my ears. So, luckily we don't have to blow anything up or protect anything. So even though we're not going to be able to engage or kill any more fighters, well, we are in a minefield though. I've typically found the best way through minefields, not asteroid fields, minefields, is to just frickin' afterburn right frickin' through them. You do not want to do that in an asteroid field though, as I said. In here, well, they're going to be up on you, dude, because I'm blowing it all out of here. What kind of ships are those, anyways? Alright. Oh, we're going to miss out on some kills, but c'est la vie. We got to get out of here. I don't know if we're going to consider... This is going to be interesting, because I'm not sure if it's going to consider us to have failed this mission or not. Technically, we completed the patrol, but we didn't exactly, you know, prevent anything from happening. Are you going to land, or what? What the heck is going on? There we go. Yeah, I imagine we're gonna look pretty beat up when this is done. Man, I've never gotten that ate up before, especially not this early in the game. Woo! Look at that! Glad to see you made it back alive, sir. Yeah, me too. Let's see what he says. Oh, and he will chew you out, by the way. If you don't do well, he chews you out. Oh, I guess we did alright. Oh, if you say so. Alright, so I guess it did consider us to have won the mission. I'm gonna do one more because I think after this is when we get the cutscene of the story. Yeah, Maniac is a freaking lunatic. He comes with us throughout like the entire series too. He's freaking crazy. Yeah, just between me out there to fly alone with a Maniac. Yeah, me too sometimes. Oh yeah, we're called the Terrans in this one. Terrans vs. Kilrathi. Oops, my bad. There we go. He didn't look crazy. Look at him. Ah, crazy ass. I'm Mr. Cray Cray Ass. Oh my word. Yeah, good luck with that, man. Yeah, I think I'll take the little kitties out before going after the big mama cat, but up to you. That's what I like to do, typically. Alright, so last mission was technically a success. Technically being the appropriate word. I don't think we'll be winning any medals for that one, though. That's not good. Alright. What's the flight plan? No problemo. We'll get her done. I love this game. Here we go. They're upon us, pilot. All right, you want to help out, or you just hang back? Like, why is it when I needed your help, I didn't get any? Yeah, so Spirit kept blowing up fighters so he did one or two, and then last episode, as you saw, this dude couldn't hit nothing worth squat. Alright, come on. Come to Papa. Come to Daddy. There we go, one down. Alright, come on. Ah! I do know how to lead targets, I promise. Just not doing very well at it right now. Whoa! Oh, we had a missile lock. They're on us. Alright, so our shields are going. All sorts of bad stuff is happening. This isn't good. Whoa, alright, well we don't want to... Our weapon destroyed again? Give me my weapons back! Stop blowing up my weapons! Alright, come here, you little SOB. Alright, woo! I'll let him handle that one. I'm gonna go after this other guy. Yeah, I much prefer it when they go after my wingman and not me. There we go. There we go. It's all coming back to me now. They caught you with your kilt down. Well, you better not be bailing out on me now, homeboy. Are you gonna fire or no? I did have a lock. Alright, well, Paladin finally got one. When I didn't really need him to, but whatever. We are now on our way. Okay, well, why don't you go, like, engage something? Break and attack. Go do your thing, homeboy. Got you covered, laddie. Hey, that's what you said last time. Alright, these are a different version of Medium Fighter. They're not that much... Whoa! They just got more missiles. They're not substantially better than the other one we were just fighting, but they do have more missiles, which caused the early fight to be a bit of a pain. After they run out of missiles, though, and afterburners are your friend in this game. And that big one over there is the destroyer they were talking about. In this game, they're not that big of a threat. In Wing Commander 2, they become a much more substantial threat. As well as 3. Ah, nice. Hate that little move of theirs. They can turn really well, though. Alright, come on. Figure out too. It always looked to me like there were 2 cockpits on the thing, but I've been told that there aren't. It just looks like there is. Jeez. Come here, come to Papa, come to Daddy. Oh, at least we got one of his weapons this time. Alright. Oh, then he got one of ours. Peace, Luis. Alright, sorry, I know I'm not talking, I just really want to get this guy. I'm pretty sure if we win this one, we get a good cutscene. Like, the campaign will start well, which would be kind of nice. I don't mind losing in front of everybody, but I prefer to win. And unlike that one mission, if we run out of weapons, I don't think we can beat that destroyer. Paladin's gonna have it in. Did Paladin just shoot a frickin' missile at me? Or he shot it in. Man, what is it with my frickin' wingman? Yeah, will you move out of the... Ah! I swear, I am about to blow you up. Alright, well, let's try this joystick. I don't know. I know, this might be painful to watch, and I'm sorry. As I said, I can't edit this stuff, though. It's either take it all, or take none of it. Alright, screw it. I'm going after this destroyer, because he's starting to annoy me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Apparently the destroyer's more dangerous than I remember. Alright, let me try and get in behind him, maybe? I always forget where the hitboxes are on this campaign, too. And as with early 90 games, you know, you can't always tell exactly where the right way to hit is, especially on stuff like that. You think, oh yeah, I'm hitting it, but you're not. Oh my word. You get some finger PT in. Fingers are hurting doing this. You fight like a stillborn kitten. We can actually taunt them too. I might do that later, but I don't want to do it right now. I'd prefer if he didn't come after me right now. Yeah, you can taunt them and they'll attack you instead of like your wingman and stuff. Finally! Jeez Louise, got it. Alright, let's take this bad boy out. Whew. Can't remember the best way to hit him. It's like right now I don't think we're actually hitting him. Caught me with my kill count. Well, that's because you suck. Alright, go. There we go, finally. There you go. See, once you get it where you actually know where to hit him, it's not that bad. There he goes. He's dead. Woohoo! Score 1 for the good guys. And back to the Tiger's Claw. Alright! Victory or life. Which, in this game, is actually true. Because, yeah, it's not good if you don't win. Woo! You sure got yourself shut up out there, sir. Yes, I did. Sorry. Nice job, Mac. Always, sir. I know, you just got in my way. In fact, I don't think you killed anything, or maybe you got one. I think you got one. Oh yeah. Alright, well you got one. Fine, you got one, Paladin. Alright, well I think that this is... if it's not... Alright, well we'll go through this real quick, because I'm not going to do another one after this. We'll see. Why is he still flying and you're tending bar? Or did you explain that already? I think maybe he's missing a leg or something. Alright. Yeah, I could tell. That was blatantly obvious in that last mission. I had always noticed that. I have noticed that. That's why I liked fighting them. They're pretty predictable. There we go. Now second to last on the scoreboard. Make sure we save. We've already seen our medals. Alright, let's see if we get the cutscene or not. Oh. Alright, well I gotta take a break. I might finish this up though, because it looks like this is the last one. So we'll see. Alright, so I apologize what's gonna be a really rough edit there. I just, once again, don't have much of an option. Once I start recording, I can't stop the recording without shutting the entire game down. And so it just kind of is what it is. And I'm hesitant to try and do something with the editing software just because of what I had to do to get this working. So, that being said, let's go ahead, let's awaken the character that you just left momentarily ago. And for me, it's actually been a couple minutes. So I had some stuff to take care of. And let's head on over to that last mission before the sector is over. McAuffie System. Alright. One, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. They also have aces in these games, which I entirely forgot about. Let's get her done. Alright, so the big thing about aces, one, they just are better. I mean, they do actually fly better. They have different separate dialogue and separate everything. The thing is, if you kill the ace now, he's gone. He doesn't come back. But if you don't kill the ace in later missions, he'll show up again. It can be pretty interesting. Whoa. These are actually some fairly heavy fighters to be coming at us right away. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll take that. Alright. Looks like he at least didn't punch through our armor, at least not yet. You shall feast upon my offspring? No, you shall not! I hate that move. It's like even if you know they're gonna do it, it just screws up the hitbox. If you wonder what just happened there, I wasn't watching my missile lock icon and I just got plugged by a missile. Alright. So, technically we can fly past these guys, then we'll be dealing with them on the way back. That's why we don't do that. And we don't want to be dealing with these guys when we're dealing with the transport. Or when we're also going to be trying to protect the transport. Alright, the transport just jumped in. Never mind, so I misremembered. So if you don't deal with these guys fast enough, they target in on the transport. As you probably can guess, that can get ugly in a hurry. Alright, so far so good. But, you know, in case you haven't figured out, if they mentioned the ace in the briefing, the ace will be in the mission. They don't just do that for, you know. There he is, there's Burke Starkiller. See, how I can tell is the ship. If you look at target, instead of calling it by its ship class, it calls it by its Only an ape could have such luck. It's not luck. I hit our own missile on accident. Trying to run, you're not gonna get away from me. So I'm gonna hope you're not. Uh-oh. I want to kill this guy, though. I don't want him to live. Aww. He's trying to bug out. I guess trying is the wrong word, because apparently he's succeeding. And I keep hitting myself with my own missile, if you're wondering what's happening. No! I don't want you to get away! No! Ah! Well, I also don't want to lose our freighter. Or did we already lose it? Don't tell me we already lost. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. There's the Drayman. Is it too late? I hope not. Whoa! I thought that was the last of them. Alright, hopefully we're not too late again. Yeah, I really shouldn't have chased that guy. That was my fault. I just, wanted him dead. Don't worry, I had more discipline that when I was, doing this. Well, not this kind of stuff. I was in the army for real. So I got us killed. That sucks. Alright, well, got no one to blame for that one but myself. You want to see what a failed mission looks like? You're about to find out. It was all my fault, too. I shouldn't have chased that MFO down. We're about to get chewed out. And plus, I think this is one of those mission-critical missions. I'm pretty sure if we fail this one, I think we get the bad cutscene. Let's find out. Yes, I did. And Paladin came up empty, what the heck? See, what use is he? I think we're getting punched back down to back to the Light Squadron. Promote me? Really? After failing that? Sure. Thank you. Uh-oh. Yeah. Only one mission, too. That stinks. Well, there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and save it, too, so I'm not tempted. Well, can't win them all, I guess. And I have nobody to blame but my own poor decision-making process on that one. We could have saved it. Alright, so in case you're wondering, if we had saved that freighter, that cutscene would have wound up different, and we would have stopped the Kilrathi. And I forget which system we go to, but we'll find out. What I can tell you is we're going to go to a different system than we would have if we won. The story diverges here. Now, as you go through the game, it does kind of come back to the same... Anyway, so don't worry about that. But long story short, not starting off so good. So priorities for next mission. We gotta get our act together. You know, we got cocky. It started off well. We thought we could take on the whole empire by ourselves. And we know what happened when Dax said that, right? So, lesson learned, and next time we'll go get them. So, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll be knocking these out rather rapidly, and Mac out.